Okay, welcome back, folks, to the USBA Gabriels Tour event. The first day and the last match of the first day. We have the lag now between Mercedes Gonzalez and Gary Cohen. It looks like Gary will be white, and he wins the lag. Shoot, Gary's using the yellow. He should be using white. Well, what do they say? Nobody's perfect. Enjoy this match, guys. It's a race to 20 points. This is the last match of the day. Oh, tomorrow's first match will be at 10 a.m. and it'll be John Smith versus Doug Deitel of 3cushionbilliards.com. And we'd like to offer special thanks to our sponsor, Iwan Simonis and Simonis Cloth. Thank you so much for working with the USBA this season. And we hope to have you also on board for the Nationals coming up in June. We might have a, no, close to lucky.
massages all day. This,
Short. Needed a little more love.
Mercedes is
On a two shot
I think
streak.
she's hitting a streak. I think she's on.
Two. This third.
Oh, here we go.
Get it, get it.
No.
On the way back. No.
It's 4-4 now.
.333 average.
.33 average.
For
That's
both of them.
basically 330. Nice shot. It's actually 12th inning though.
That's what I calculated.
Okay.
Just missed it. Nice shot.
Bravo. That looks good too. This just missed.
That gives Gary a .538 average after the 13th inning. Tight match.
Yeah, well, Mercedes is, she's giving it a good effort too. So this could still go either way. Joining me.
This is Jim Henrickson. I'm going to do some commentary on this match. I know both players, both very good players.
Hiya, Jim.
Gary, who's shooting now, was a student of Alan Gilbert's, who was known for one of the U.S. champions for numerous years, and was also known for his safety play. So Gary's one of the toughest players to play because he won't leave you many shots, although he left one here. He left her a natural here, so she'll probably make this. Mercedes is very talented. Comes from Colombia, where she grew up playing straight rail billiards, and took up 3 cushion in the U.S. and has won the U.S. championship for women numerous times. Very good player.
That's interesting. I didn't know she started as a straight rail player.
Yeah, she did. She told me, but she really loves 3 cushion much more than straight rail. She wished she would have played it as a youth, but she was a rarity being a woman player in Colombia as it was, just like she is here, actually.
Yep, she's the only female entrant into this event.
Yeah, Jeanette Lee has played in numerous tournaments and plays fairly well, but Mercedes usually beats her without too much trouble. But of course, Jeanette Lee's not putting in the hours like she does at pool, or I'm sure she'd up her game. This is just a thin hit, natural. Oh, she's going to go 5 rails into this. These tables are playing extremely, what we call long, very long returns, and are the cloth is very slippery because it's brand new.
It's funny. I've heard from others that it's playing short.
No,
I kind of agree with you. I've seen it playing long.
I just played on table number 4, and I think it's the longest table I've ever played on in any tournament anywhere.
I've seen the players playing them short.
Well, it's hard for a lot of these guys to adjust to this slippery cloth and long returns because most of the time they only change the cloth in pool rooms once a year at best. So most of the time it's old cloth, and it plays much different than this. So you have to really take that into account. Something you don't run into in pool very often.
Yeah, the old cloth will grab more.
Yeah, this kind of skids off the rails, and you retain a lot of spin. So even when it hits the third rail, it's still got a lot of spin on it, where older cloth doesn't do that. You lose the spin each time it hits the rail. See, even as soft as that is, that still had the spin left on it. Now he missed a fairly easy shot for him. He's probably not too happy about that one.
I just want to remind our viewers, too, that Gary Cohen erred in the beginning of this match. He won the lag, but he broke off with a yellow ball. So
yeah. That's kind of a silly rule, actually. I don't see any purpose in that rule. It used to be you win the leg, it was your choice. I don't know why they changed it. I've never heard a good reason for it. She just missed one that she normally would make too, but this is a tough shot. This is what he's probably going to do a reverse spin shot. Oh, maybe not. Never know with Gary. No, he's going four rails, real long. Very thin hit, and I think too thin.
Yeah.
And as usual, there's no shot. There's a shot, but it's just really tough.
There's always a shot.
She could draw back a bit off the red, off the left. No, she's not gonna. She's gonna draw off the yellow instead. No, she's not. Now she's starting to play safe. When I played Mercedes, I don't think we played one safety between the two of us. We just went for everything. But Gary forces you to do that sometimes. If you don't play safes back on him, you end up losing the game.
Would you say that these players are familiar with each other's game?
Some of them are.
Oh, no, I mean in this match.
Oh, no, I don't think Mercedes and Gary have ever played, to be honest with you. Maybe once. See, now if you're playing safe in this game, what you do is you try to land very softly on the red, and you leave the opponent's cue ball all the way down at the end of the table. And now she has a shot here. It's called a ticky, rail first, ball, rail, and then out of the corner. So she got lucky. Well, she hit it bad.
Oh.
But that wasn't that hard of a ticky. She just missed it a little bit. There's no good shot here. Yeah, really hard. But you notice the white ball ended up down the other end, and both balls are down on this end. Another safety. She's going to use reverse spin off the red. She's going to slide it sideways with a lot of backspin. Almost. Very difficult. Now Gary has a natural off the red if he decides to shoot it. He can also go off the white ball here. Either shot. Depends which one the player feels more comfortable with in this situation. No. Oh, maybe. No, didn't quite back in. I can't see the top of the pool table on this monitor. It's like cut off here. Is there any way to change
It is a
that?
little bit, but I
Bring it down.
rest assured, the whole table is in the picture on the live stream.
Oh, it is.
I'll switch
good.
over to another angle for you there.
Okay. Bank shot. Nice try.
Yeah.
Not quite. This probably is what we call a zigzag shot off the red. Or, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think the only thing I see, put some high right English on it, let it go back and forth, and it'll work its way forward to the white.
Should be okay to miss the kiss here.
Yeah, no kiss.
With
No.
Gotta hit this red thin though, and
Fairly
kind of
thin.
drop into it, right?
Fairly thin. You don't want to hit it so thin that you get another. Yeah, that was well done. Very
Nice,
good.
nicely played
Very
shot.
good. Those shots aren't as hard as they look, actually. Once you shot about
300 of them.
Yeah, that's right. That's about it. You got the number right on the nose.
Yeah. Should be an easy
This is
three-railer, yeah.
Almost a guaranteed.
Yeah. Oh, no.
He should have never got it.
I think he hit it a little too thin.
He needed to put more, maybe even thinner, with a little more draw. Misses that kiss.
Yeah.
That's the secret to missing that kiss.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, the draw is a big help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it gets the red ball going back and forth more, and it doesn't.
Oh, this should be good.
Nice shot.
Yeah. Oh, no,
So
don't tell me she's
this-
going to...
No, this is a big ball she's got.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's the type of shot you want to have. If you miss it one way or the other, you've got a second chance. Now she really, this is a very difficult shot.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Very good
Oh,
shot.
very nicely played.
That's probably the best shot of the match so far right there.
I have to agree with you there. Oh, look at this.
Now she could double the rail here, or she could, off the yellow, or
Mhm.
she could just go to the right side of the red and go around the table, or she can go long, and she's going off the other side of the yellow. Oh wow!
She
I
hit
know,
that
I'm just-
short a little bit.
She
Or-
lost me on that one. It must be some shot she really likes, because that wasn't the right shot in my book anyway. Because we all have our favorite shots, you know.
Well,
This is tough, because if Gary goes off the right side of the white and goes right in the corner, he still probably isn't going to quite be short enough. We'll see. I think he's going to try it. Yes, he'll
oh,
be
this
long.
looks good.
No,
Oh,
not
a little
quite.
long.
Yeah. If he hit the corner there, actually, he would have been okay. But it's hard to hit the corner in that circumstance.
Mind you, I did like the way he played it.
Yeah, it was a good try. It was the right shot for sure. It's hard to tell. I'm looking at this monitor sometimes compared to being up at the table. This is tough now because she's going to hit that red and the ball wants to skip long off the rail. That's why she tried shooting it so soft. Then she wouldn't have got there anyway. So very, very touchy tables. Now when the A players get out for the next tournament, these tables will be played on enough so it won't be skipping like this. I think they planned it that way.
Well, you know, the A players like the tables like that, though, too. You know?
They like them long, but they don't like them too slippery. In fact, they had a table mechanic in New York once that made the tables really long, and I think I don't know, they thought Sangley had put something on the cloth to make it slippery, and I know that a couple of the Europeans weren't going to play because they said it's too long.
Interesting.
Throws us off too much, you know, but I can't remember how they remedied that, but I know they had to do something.
Well, you know, there is a silicone spray that you can put on balls.
Yeah,
you know.
and that really isn't done.
That really makes the ball slide.
Oh, yeah. And then it slides like crazy, and 10 shots later, it's not doing it anymore. So it kind of wears off as it.
A lot of the
each
like,
time you shoot it.
great stuff for trick shot exhibitions.
It is, yeah. Oh yeah. Sagener and those guys use silicone all the time. And of course, you don't know they've done it, but.
Well, they do now.
Now this is called a diagonal lineup, and this is usually a pretty tough shot. We'll see if you can miss the kiss. The red's going to want to kiss, I think, with the yellow. No, you missed it. Very good.
Oof.
Still didn't get the point. Lots of times when you have to manage missing a kiss, it makes it much more difficult to actually make the point. You can get the kiss thing down, but next thing you know, you're just missing the billiard. Oh no, she's definitely off her game here, from what I've seen. When I played her, she averaged 1.0, and not even in the ballpark this game. But Gary does that to you after enough bad leads. I'll try to make this go all the way around 5 rails, but it's going to be hard to be long enough. We'll see.
That's
He
gonna.
just did it.
That's gonna. Yeah, that's gonna get there.
Yeah, that was a good shot. He didn't have much room for error there. Now, normally this is played off the left side of the red, but you have to kind of stun the ball or draw it, and he's on the rail. So we'll see what he does. He may use a reverse spin shot here instead and double the rail. Looks like it. No, he just went off the outside of the ball. Very difficult. Anytime you shoot a long shot in this game and your cue ball's on the rail, it's tough. Now she's set up for a couple different shots here. Let's see which one she takes. I think she's going to cross over. Oh, she played the ticky.
Oh,
Very
nice
good.
ticky. Very good ticky.
She had to use a little bit of what we call reverse English, or the Mexicans call it contra. It means it goes against the grain as opposed to what they call running English in pool. Difficult to control. I think she used contra on that one too. Just barely missed.
have to say, you have pretty quick knowledge of what they're going to do. I'm curious to see your game as well.
Well, I did a little bit of refereeing for one of the professional matches, and I've always known the shot pretty much, or the options, but you never know. Some people, come up with something. There's usually 3-4 options, sometimes more.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it's hard to tell. He's going to do a bank shot here. He's he's coming out of what we call the 6th diamond, and he's returning to, he's going to go right into that first diamond down the table, about maybe 1.5 diamonds, something like that. And it should return pretty much between those balls. Very well. Oh my God. Oh, that's just unlucky there. He probably missed that by a couple millimeters.
I'm sure Mercedes will forgive him.
Yeah, she's like thrilled. She's got a shot here too, but again, not that easy of a shot. Just to give you an idea how difficult it can be to play with somebody that's leaving you nothing all the time. Mercedes, when I played her, had 17 points in 17 innings. Now she's got 8 points in 26 innings. And it can make that much difference if you're not getting shots.
Is she going to go outside spin here? Long.
Yeah, she was trying. Yeah. She was trying to go 3 rails into about the 4th diamond, and then in the middle, and then back across. But couldn't beat the kiss. And again, she just didn't have much there. Now this is a very difficult, kind of a difficult lead for Gary. He'd like to go off the left side of the red, 3 rails into the white, but he's kind of shooting the red into the white to do that. So he's got to manage the kiss or else do something else. And I think he's going to try to manage the kiss. See, he didn't beat the kiss there.
You almost got lucky.
Yeah. I think she's going to go 5 rails here. Yeah.
Fairly straightforward.
That was a very, Oh my God, she's ready to throw it. I mean, for her, she just doesn't normally miss that. He's got her off her game now. That's the way Gary plays, though.
She was up in arms over that shot. She was actually quite surprised that she didn't hit it.
Yeah, she was actually hoping to hit it and then have another shot. That was a shot that you kind of play a little position and end up maybe starting a run. He's going to dive into the corner here. Didn't beat the kiss. He hit that hit it too thick. Mercedes has a shot off the red here. Left side of the red. Oh, maybe not. No, look. I'm not seeing the end of the table, so I guess she'll have to do something else. Oh, yeah, right. No, she can't shoot.
Drop in. Good try.
See, those become very difficult when the cloth gets really slippery.
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
they are.
You just don't go deep enough into the rail, and it skids off, and you end up with nothing. I think this is just a no-spin shot, maybe. I'm not sure if he can miss the kiss here. If he's going backwards. I think he's going backwards. Yeah, he did. Maybe he didn't miss the kiss there either. when they're lined up with the two balls facing the corner like that, and you're looking right through the object ball at the corner, very tricky to miss a kiss. Not always, but in most circumstances, you got a kiss coming. You got to do something to avoid it. Man, they're just getting kisses right and left between the two of them here. Way more than they normally would get for some reason. Gary has what we call a natural here, and that red ball's close to the rail, so it becomes what we call a big ball. He can go in behind it, he can hit it direct, either way, almost a sure point. Let's see where he puts the white ball. Yeah. Yeah, he went behind it there. And the white ball's back toward the corner, which is a good place for it, but unfortunately the red ball ended up in a bad spot, so. Now, Gary shoots this shot because it is the safest option. If he misses, he'll leave nothing.
Play this slow.
Yeah. Good shot. Very well done. Oh, he didn't get it, but he still didn't leave much. Now, there is a shot here. It's a reverse spin shot off the right side of the yellow. And the ball just kind of crosses straight across the table, parallel to the short rail, and then the spin kicks it forward again. Or she can go around the table forward. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if she shot hard enough.
She's going to get there. No.
Oh, man. See, I personally would have shot the reverse spin shot, but I like those shots. Some people can't stand them.
Well, they require a little bit more stroke.
Well, you really are playing with the skid on the table, so you gotta get it just right. Well, Gary's going to do what we call a bank shot. He's going to go off 4 rails, come in right about where his cue is there. And so he's kind of figuring it. He uses the diamonds, the 5-star
Yeah, I was just going
diamond
to say.
system. He's going to do what we call a 4 return. So he's going to hit the 4th diamond on the right rail here. And it should come in about right. We'll see. Yeah, see, he was going right at the 4th diamond.
Yeah,
And
you should be all right.
he didn't try to score it that way, but he got a little lucky there. He'll take it.
I was going to say earlier, there's a look of a man who's eyeballing the diamonds.
Oh, yeah, well, most of these guys play some sort of diamonds.
Yeah, look, he's doing it again. He's starting to
What's he doing
become
here?
familiar with his style.
I think he's going to just go into the corner here. Well, I can't tell. He's hitting the red ball, I guess. Okay, he's just a natural here, though. Very
Good shot.
Right on the money. Gary's been in Palm Springs for I don't know how many years. He's got this beautiful table there that plays really long all the time. And it gives him a little bit of an advantage when he plays on these slippery tables with new cloth, because that's the way his table plays all the time. So he adjusts really well because he doesn't have to adjust hardly.
You're saying his home table?
His home table, yeah. It's a table from Colombia.
Okay.
And he has this guy, almost. He has this guy do the cloth that stretches it so tight on the rail so that it makes it play really what we call long.
Yes.
And it just stays that way all the time, even when the cloth gets old. And after it's about 1.5 years old, he changes it again. So it's a beautiful table he's got. Prettier than any of the Verhovens or Cheviots. It's just gorgeous. The game is really big in Colombia. It's practically a national holiday when they have their national tournament. And it's really well attended. They have bleachers up and all kinds of people watching, and sometimes just hundreds of entrants.
You've been?
No, I was asked to go by a number of years ago, but I've never made it over there. I'd like to go sometime. I think if I spoke better Spanish, it would help.
Yeah. Does help to know your way around.
Well, yeah.
And speak the language, native tongue.
Sometimes it helps. I spent a lot of time playing billiards in a town called Agua Prieta off the southern Arizona border with these guys, and only one or two of them spoke English. And I used to always tell them that I was better off not knowing what they were saying about me because they were always giggling. Somehow they managed to give me a hard time no matter that I didn't speak the language. But, they were really a fun group of guys to play with. When they walk into a Mexican pool hall, when they walk in the door, they walk around and they shake everybody's hand in the place. It's really kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
And they do it every time. It doesn't matter how many years they've been doing it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if they know you or not. They come over and shake your hand, and it's really neat. See, there's a typical Gary safety. Now, that safety was really smart because if he did hit the red, he was in a perfect position for another billiard. So sometimes the safe landing soft on the red is really a good idea. I shouldn't say sometimes, a lot of times it is. So, but look at this safety. I'm not even sure what she's going to try to pull off here. Oh, very nice try.
Yeah, well, I was thinking the 3-rail, 4-rail bank.
Yeah, there was. I think a bank, or what we call a 2+ shot, would have been better there.
Mm-hmm.
But
sometimes it's a preference,
That cross table shot, like I say, it's really, you got to hit them perfect to get them. And she hit that pretty good, actually. Still didn't really even come that close.
Looks like the guys are taking or the two players are taking a quick break. Jim, thanks for sitting in here with us.
Oh, no problem.
And providing a little bit of education of this game. We want to thank our sponsors for this USBA Gabriels event, tigerproducts.com, where technology and craftsmanship meet. Check out Tiger Products' new Classic 2 and E-Series cues, all made in the USA. Also want to thank Simonis Cloth for working with the USBA this year for superior quality balls made by Aramith billiard balls at aramith.com. Also by nutritional supplement Checkio for focus, concentration, and endurance, and it also comes in a convenient capsule form as well. And finally, I'd like to thank Gabriels Billiards for providing us with these tables. What do you think of these tables, Jim?
I
Brand
like
new.
Very well made tables. Most of the tables are, but the Gabriels is definitely the up and coming company. I've noticed almost. It used to be Verhoeven's all the time, and occasionally Cheviots from France, but now at least half the time it seems like. They keep improving the table, and they've definitely kind of caught Verhoeven, and make just as good, if not a better table, in my opinion. A little pretty, not aesthetically very pleasing, in my opinion. But nice playing tables, and good job of covering the table by Mazin
by
Shooni and
Cliff
group.
Dubé.
They're
Cliff
doing
Dubé.
the Gabriels I played on in the last few years. Just they're much better than they used to be, and part of that is how they put the cloth on.
Okay, so
That's just
Gary
a
back at the
natural.
table.
He's going to try to come in behind it, I think. Oh, man. Oh, opportunity lost there, Garrett. It's a normal. Yeah, she's going to go off the yellow here, off the right side of it, just natural. Oh, the left side. Okay. And sometimes it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. She just seems like she's not focusing very well to me. She's shooting kind of quick, and I think she's frustrated, to be honest with you. Oops. Another kiss. Let's see. Well, my guess is she's going to go thin off the red with a little bit of reverse spin, which would be high left. Hit it very thin and try to drop into the corner. Oh, she's going all the way around. Okay. Maybe. Very good. Very good shot. I didn't even see that one. Another good shot, good speed, and she's probably going to get a... Yeah, I can't tell if she's got room to go behind that yellow on this monitor, but if she does, she may do that or go, she's going around.
Yeah, she didn't have enough room.
They call those around the world shots.
Look at this. Look, oof.
And she's... Oh, she just missed.
Dust particles.
Yeah, probably. That's about right.
It's a game of dust particles here, folks.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many billiards I've missed by a millimeter or less. Happens all the time. Oh, miscue. Well, he left a very good position for Mercedes. This is, I'd like to say a sure point, but you can go around that red. But if you miss this on the short side, back in anyway. She's shot soft enough where she's just confident she's going to make it and get position.
She's on a little streak here. Well, no.
Yeah.
Gary just miscued.
Now here she's got to use a little draw off that yellow. Oh, she didn't miss the kiss again. When the ball is the object ball is right around the center of the table and you're going 5 rails or 3, you use quite a bit of draw or else hit it thick with kind of half follow, kind of a half stun shot to miss kisses. And that's where she kind of failed to do that there. This looks like a zigzag backwards. It's a very tough shot here to get right. Yeah, he's way too thin. Yeah. Now her yellow ball's almost on the line she'd want the white ball to go on. So she doesn't have a natural. She's going to do, what is she doing? Maybe a double the rail? Yeah, she tried to double the rail. Oh my goodness. I thought she had it. Call this a 2+ shot, almost no English, just a high. Very good. That was sitting perfect for that particular shot there. You didn't have to do anything all that special, just a half ball hit or somewhere around a half ball. Oops. Is he going to back in? Yes. Oh, I don't know if he got there or not.
No,
Apparently
he missed.
he didn't.
He missed.
Yeah, a lot of the shots from that optic ball's right there. If you miss it on the short side, it'll skip back into it. But he just didn't shoot quite hard enough. This is a bank shot. I'm not sure if she's going off 3 or if she's going off 5 rails. 5, maybe? Oh, no. Yeah, I think she had to go off 3. Well. I guess natural 4-railer here. Probably no spin. Very good effort. He really had nothing but that shot there that I could tell. And he did not miss it by much. This is one of those games where you can do a beautiful shot, great effort, and get nothing.
I'm learning that very quickly.
Have you tried this game yet?
Oh, I love this game. I've been
okay.
playing on and off for about 2 years.
Oh, okay. Good. Is it treating you well, or is it frustrating, or are you okay with
No, it's treating me well, but it is taking time.
it? Yeah. Oh, man.
I mean, if I compare it to One Pocket, which really took me about 10 years to learn, and I'm still learning that game.
It's very similar, yeah. I play both games, and they both take forever. And I tell you, this game really will help your One Pocket game.
Oh, it's helping the whole,
It helps, yeah.
body of cue sports games.
Playing hooks, hitting hooks, it really helps.
It's helping me all around.
10 ball especially, because you play a few more safeties and have to hit them. She's gonna, I'm not sure, she's gonna shoot this. Oh. Yeah, it didn't, it's gonna be hard to get that short enough.
How many numbers does the inning counter go to on that table over there?
Well, it's at 41, which is really not good for either player, but just happens sometimes,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if they had 20 now, it wouldn't be that bad, but
Players are tired. It's been
yeah.
a long day.
Yeah. And, you know, this table looks fine on the monitor, but it's the darkest table. There isn't good lighting on it. And I'm sure it affects play somewhat. You're probably not going to have your best games on this table, would be my guess. But that's just the way it is, so got to deal with it. There's a nice natural shot. Hit at a good speed. And she was hoping to get a good leave here. And she has a shot, but it's difficult. I think she's going to zigzag and come in behind that red, but I'm not positive. She could go off the left side of the red and go the long way, which I think she's going to do. Yeah, she did.
This is looking good.
Very good hit.
Yeah, she's
Very
all
well
right.
done. And you know, she didn't do that very hard, because if you do it hard with this slippery cloth, it starts to open out on you and it changes the angle. That's why one of the reasons that they're shooting so soft. This table must be playing real long and slippery. So again, she shot that nice and soft, so she didn't skip off the first rail. And she actually shot it too soft, a little harder. It would have skipped right into the red there. But hindsight's always 20/20.
A little overextended here. Mr. Cohen.
Yeah, for his age. I think Gary is 60. Well, he's almost 70, I believe. So, but he's in pretty good shape. And is he going to get lucky here, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sapo.
That always kills you when you're getting toward the end of a game and you get kills the opponent, I should say. I'm going to try a thin hit here with reverse spin, I believe. Spin into the corner behind the white. Good try, not quite what we call deep enough into the corner. That's a tough shot here.
Dave Gross in the chat room informs us that Gary is 68 years old.
68, okay.
And still jumping on the table like he's 20. Oh, very nice shot.
Boy. It's a good game, actually. It's 17-14 now.
Well, yeah.
The race to 20. This game's wide open still.
Mhm.
She's going to go
Mercedes
long.
is
Oh, zigzag. Oh, wow.
Mercedes giving it a,
See that slippery
college
cloth?
try here.
That slippery cloth makes those zigzags go more forward than you used to. She probably hit that like she normally would, and it would have scored perfectly, but a little more speed would have been probably made that work. Now, on this shot, I would go into the rail and off that red ball, off the side rail first, with some high right. I'm not sure what he's doing here. I think he's playing kind of a safety, to be honest with you. At the end of the game, you tend to...
Force follow. Long, short, long. Nope.
Now, he's thinking he's coming out real safe if he misses this. You know, normally, like I would shoot this 2 rails and come in behind that red and then, catch the 3rd rail right behind the red. But again, cloth, that shot becomes very difficult to predict. So I'm not sure she's going to use, I'm not sure what she's doing. I would think she's going to probably do a bank shot here. probably hit pretty close to the third diamond on the third rail there, right that she's standing by. We'll see. Yeah. Nope. A little long. See, she could have come in behind that ball, or she could have nicked it on the other side. Either way, she would have scored. Billiards, I think, is particularly most fun to watch when you've got a game that comes down to the last few points like this, because you do have to play some safeties unless you just want to go for it. I think he's going to do a long ticky. Yeah, that's a ticky. Rail ball rail is what we call ticky, and he just missed
A little
it.
long, yeah?
Just a little long, but he thought, well, if it's long, he'll come in behind the red, which he did. He still didn't get the point. Well, I would go off the right side of the yellow with a lot of backspin, left-hand spin, which I think she might be doing that, or else she's going to go with right-hand spin and try to hit very thin. God, she does that so effortlessly. It's really fun to watch her stroke.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful shot. Really tough to hit it that thin at that distance. She does it like it's nothing. Here she's going to go into the corner with pretty full spin here. And yeah, that was almost a sure point for her. She doesn't miss that very often. So we've got 17 to 16 now. They're coming right down to the wire.
Yes, they are.
And she's afraid if she maybe hits a corner, she might not. She might still be too long. She missed the corner anyway. And she was long, but I think she could have made it if she hit the exact corner.
I think she would have had to hit a little more center ball instead of the right English.
Either take spin off or you change the hit, one or the other. Gary has a 5-railer here that's really kind of a natural. I don't know. I'm sure he'll probably make this. Got to make it go kind of long, but that'll happen. Have to watch the white, make sure it didn't hit the red, and he did that well. He still didn't get the point.
Yeah.
He actually managed everything pretty well. They're just a tiny bit too thick on the hit.
Close match.
Yeah, she's got a natural. She's a.
This could
I think
tighten it up.
Just a natural no spin shot. Oh, she goes outside those. See, I play those the other way, but
Watch out for the kiss.
she missed
She's
the kiss.
okay.
Yeah, very good. Well, if she do them that well on the outside, why not? See, that was a pretty big ball. Anytime the ball's about a ball width off the rail, it really makes those shots a lot easier. Bigger target.
We have a tie ball game. And
Yeah.
as you can see,
This is fun. I love this close game stuff.
as you can see, Gary's paying very close attention to the situation
That's
now.
a beautiful shot there. And did she get it?
No, Gary gets up. Gets up and walks over.
Wow. Now that was another extremely close miss.
He was able to see that with his 20-year-old eyes.
Now here's the situation. If you use follow, you kiss. If you draw this, you miss a kiss. But it's a natural. Gary should miss a kiss here, no problem. Well, very good shot. He actually did follow that and just beat the kiss a bit. Very good shot, good position. There's a Japanese system for shooting these cross-table shots like this that works really well. I think that quite a few guys use it. almost a sure point here. Most times he shoots anyway. And maybe position. The red is going to be down toward the corner. Oh my goodness, he just missed the white. I'm sure he's not too happy about that, but what can you do? Now, there's a shot here. It's a zigzag with maybe a little bit of backspin, but some people don't like to shoot it. But I don't know what else
I
she's
get the
gonna
feeling she will like to shoot it.
Well, it looks like she is. We'll see. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, see, she's
it's going to be
coming back
good.
forward and scored. Very
It
good.
is good.
She had to use a little bit of contra or reverse English on that, just a tiny bit. And now we have 18-18.
Yeah, we have a new leader.
Very good. Oh my
Ooh.
goodness, I thought she had it.
A lot of near misses here today, folks.
She must have hit that with very little spin. Didn't. So she must have shot that without spin.
Now,
Gary
what's
has a
Gary left with?
5-railer here. He's just kind of a thin hit in the red. and
Yes, thin hit.
We'll see where that red goes now.
That should zigzag across.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
the
why-
kiss.
That's why I said that. I thought he's got to figure that kiss out right there. He just has a hair too thick. He wanted to slip by before the yellow got there, and he just didn't quite time it right. There's another 5-railer off the right side of the red, or if she can see the yellow, she can go off the yellow and come in behind the red. We'll see. Yeah, she went off the yellow. A little easier than the other shot. Oh, she's getting lucky here. 19, this is for the final shot, and it looks like a very good position. She would usually make this, but, you know, nerves come into this situation, so let's see how she handles them.
It's good. It's good. It
Very
is good.
Very good. Excellent.
Wow. What a
I'll tell you,
comeback.
that was a nice comeback by
It
Mercedes.
was a very nice comeback. You know, she got lucky, but she deserved it because she
Well,
fought, she earned it.
Well, they got their game. She got her game going at the end there. She just really stalled out, and it's easy to do that in this game. You know, I've had games where I've shot probably as low as 0.3, 0.4, and that just
Sure,
happens,
sure.
you know.
47 innings, you know.
Yeah, that's more than they're used to, but, you know, it becomes a battle for the win. After a while, you just forget about the average.
And they're getting their money's worth, too, right?
That's right.
All
There you
that
go.
table time.
There you go.
Jim Henrickson,
Thank you.
it's very
I
nice to have
enjoyed
you
it.
here. Please join us again.
I will.
It's been wonderful to have you, and I look forward to seeing you play.
It was a good match. Yeah, I think I'll be here tomorrow night around 6 or so.
Well, there you have it, folks. Final score, 20-18 in 47 innings. Mercedes Gonzalez takes the win. So join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Our first match of the day will be Doug Deitel versus John Smith. Please check our real-time feed page on POVPOOL.com for all the schedule, results, and everything, every question that you need answered regarding this event. most questions you need answered regarding this event are going to be on the POVPOOL's real-time feed page and also at the USBA.net's website. Or you can also visit Professor Cueball's website or even 3cushionbilliards.com as well. So once again, thanks a lot. Anything else I'm missing? Thanks to our sponsors, Tiger Products, Simonis Cloth, Aramuth Billiard Balls, Checkio Nutrition, Gabriels Billiards, and Professor Cueball, 3 Cushion National News. We'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.